Want to help support the channel? Then why not check out the merch that's available from the links below in the description. Help out the channel and get more phenomenal stuff for yourself. And now, with that, let's jump straight into the video. Hey Ranger Nation, welcome back to another video, and today we have the one figure I've been waiting for a very long time. One figure, because we've already got tons of Kimberleys and Pink Rangers and stuff like that, but we have the lovely Cat pack, which again I've been waiting for a while. So let's jump in. But if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and also turn on notifications, because you'll get cool videos, and everyone likes cool videos, and you're a cool person, so all the cool people are doing it. Anyway, let's have a look. We've got the two displays. We've got the artwork of here, which is Zeo Pink, and obviously MMPR Pink. Then we have the figures. Then we have the weapons and accessories, the two different heads from it. Is it CJ, the cat? If you know what the cat's name is, let me know down below in the comments, and let's have a look around more. Why am I doing it? So Zeo Pink there. On the back, we have the 3D render, and then there's Pink. At the top is the lightning bolt, and at the bottom is just all the text information. So let's open up this bad girl and have a look inside. You can all see what you get. Again, two different faces, the hands for Kimberly, her lightning effect, the cat, power bow, arrow, the saber, the sword, basically visual effect, shield, hands, other face, and figure, Zeo pistol as well. And that's what you get all in there. Here is the Pink Ranger version of Cat. Now, very similar. This is very similar to the one we've had originally with Kimberly, so I'm guessing it's the exact same mold. So we're going to kind of go over it quickly. When you look at the helmet, very basic. I mean, maybe it might be a better head sculpt, but very basic. You just got the kind of the Mighty Morphing look. That's particularly it. There's not really kind of anything there. Mouth is silver, and then you've got the diamonds, as well as the kind of diamonds on the hands right there, as well as the morpher. Which is a standard, and you've got the kind of skirt, you've got the kind of thing here. Now I think that's slightly different, and then obviously you've got the boots the way that it is right there. On the back it's exactly the same. You've got the same sort of joints there, and again you've got the kind of tick thing, butterfly joints, as well as the diamond going and linking, which is quite nice. And then you've got the pink that goes around. So very, very similar to what we have, which isn't too bad, but again, very meh. Like, they should have just released Cat as Zeo on her own, not a 2-pack. Here is Zeo Pink. This is the one that I wanted the most. And it's weird that they didn't release her as a kind of a single release. I've got a feeling they will later on down the line. But I'm just really happy that I finally being able to one step closer to able to finish my Zeo team. It's probably the one team that I really want the most. Tanya's next. But let's have a look at the figure. We've got the oval look there. I think it could have had a bit more silver around, or a bit of white around the actual visor, which would have been a bit better. You can see that there's the mouth very kind of in there, but it is there. And then you can see at the top, just there, that you've got the kind of the detail on the helmet, which is fine. You've got the kind of Egyptian type theme around here, which is pretty much, but that kind of circuitry that goes around, and obviously here on the cuffs as well, there is circuitry. It's really nice. Like, they've paid a lot of detail to it, and even gold around there. So they've paid a lot of attention to detail. You've got the belt buckle as well, which I think looks absolutely fine. I do love the Zeo set, to be fair. And she's obviously got two holsters for a weapon. You've got the gold that goes down there. You've got the gold that goes just along there, which is fine. The boots as well. So you've got lots of detail around here, which I generally really kind of like on it. It really suits this, and it kind of really sets the motif for the figure. If we turn it around, again, we can see there's a lot of circuitry, so it's not just the same. It is all different, which I generally really like. I think this is really cool. On the back of the figure, we have where the belt clip would be joined, but we can see there's more detail along for the cuffs. And obviously you've got the Zeo symbol, or the belt buckle right there. There's nothing on that one, which is fine. The back as well is really nicely done, and you have the kind of detail along there. And the helmet is completely kind of normal. There is nothing on there, like you can just see just there. That's where the helmet would be if it was joined together. But yeah, it's really nice. I generally really like this one. Now, looking at the articulation, is it exactly the same as the original one? I'm guessing so, although Kimberly came out ages ago. It's a little bit kind of stiff to set the knees, and then obviously you can move them up. So I don't know if there's any slight improvement, but generally the legs feel fine. That's cool. Arms go up and down like so. And then they bend like that. And then heads turn around very, very easily, just like that, and it can move up and down. Let's have a look at Cat. Now, one thing I do really like that they added is the bits of the boots. I really like this because I instantly was like, that's definitely a Zeo thing, even though they do it with everything else. But the feet kind of move up and down. They're very tight, let's just say that. It does feel like if the legs aren't done properly, it just feels like they could easily snap, and I don't like it when they do that. It just feels like there is a ton of problems with the way that they do things. But legs move okay. Body is the same. You can move the hands up to about there. So luckily she doesn't have any giant poses. Now that to me is a bit annoying, that the arm is kind of restricted. Like I generally thought that the arms would move up and down, but obviously not. Hands move around very similar. They bend like so. So it does feel now, that one's come out a tiny bit, so I'm not a big fan of that. Head turns around like so, up and down. And yeah, there she is. With all the other figures, we have the different heads. So I'm gonna put them both on rather than just like one or the other. Now, I always get really worried that as soon as you do that, it instantly will break the peg, and I absolutely hate it. Now, standard head for Cat looks all right. Let's zoom in a tiny bit more. Do I like it? Do I think it looks like Cat? I don't think it does. I feel like this is just a standard head that you get. So to me, it's completely a bit kind of like, but you can see that, you know, eyes, mouth, like the hair's okay. I think this is better than the original one. Like, I don't like it when the Rangers have like open mouths or they're smiling. I just generally really don't like it. So let's just zoom out a little bit and let's remove the head. And there it is. Now, when I was pulling this head off, when I was pulling this one off, it did feel like it was going to kind of like snap a tiny bit. So I was quite worried, to just really be careful. But this one, if we zoom in a little bit here, I think looks a lot like the one where, you know, she goes to the moon with Tommy to get the Zeo crystal. I think this works really kind of well with it. So it does remind me much of it. So yeah, definitely it works with this one, I think. So let's have a look at the Zeo. Now we have Zeo Pink. Let's do the head. Again, always be careful. Now we're going to put on, so I don't know if this one kind of fits. Like, you know, when certain heads kind of work well. I'm not a big fan of this one whatsoever. But yeah, you got like the scrunchy, you know, hair, you know, it looks fine. Don't know why it's got some like white in it. I don't know if that's just rubbed off because of me putting force on it. I don't know. If yours is like that, let me know the thing. I mean, I think the other hair is exactly the same, but if it has got white in it, I don't know why it's like that. I think that's a tad bit annoying. So I'm gonna look at other reviews and see if people have got the same, because I don't think that should be a thing. Now, I much prefer this head on her. I think this works so much better. You know, it looks a bit like Holly Willoughby. But yeah, I do really like this. I'm sorry if it's out of focus. I don't know what's going on, but I do kind of think this works a lot better with this helmet, with this figure, because I don't know, I think I just like the way that the hair falls onto the shoulders. This one works more. So if I was to have these sorts of helmets, I think I would have this one for Kimberly, for the Pink Ranger MMPR, and I'd have this one for Zeo. So I really like it on this one. Let's look at all the accessories. So the main one is the cat, which I'm glad they brought in. It's just weird that they did this. Maybe this is from one of their other kind of projects, but it just feels really weird putting a cat and like, are we going to get this? So I reckon that if they're going to bring out Zeo or Catherine again as the Pink Ranger, this I reckon you're going to get the cat again, just to be on the safe side, so you can have armies of cats. Now looking at it, I don't know if the camera picks up, you can see that there's texture all about, and then you've got the green eyes for the cat, which is obviously a thing. You get the power bow, which looks absolutely fine. Again, it's pretty much the same, and obviously I'm guessing you're going to be able to connect all the other weapons together if need be. So I don't know why they've made this a bit different. If they have or haven't, if they have, let me know in the comments. You got Blade Blaster, which again, I really wish that if they were going to release these, then they put them in their, like in the holsters, not like a gun. So I don't know why Hasbro doesn't know that. Why doesn't they fix it? Again, maybe other releases. So you've got the arrow for the power bow. Then you have the visual effect, the lightning effect, which I absolutely hate. You know, there's only a few good ones. Damn, I can't even focus properly. And then obviously here, you have the two hands for it, which is absolutely fine. For Zeo, you get her Zeo shield, which has, I really do like the attention to detail on this one. The ring, obviously you've got the symbols, I really like that. And again, she can hold it on very similar. So there is stuff at the back there. You have the visual effect, which we'll put on now, which I'm guessing you can do. Like, I know this here moves actually. So I'm guessing that's to be in the hand or to grip or something. And I think that you can either put it here. I think that's literally how it is on the box. So you can place the thing at any point. So if you wanted to move it to the bottom, you can do, but completely up to you on what you kind of want to do with it. That's a different one compared to the others. So kudos for them for thinking about that. So here are the other two hands that you get. Very, very simple. Then here is the sword, which again is very like the rest. So there's no kind of difference. We've got the attention to detail, which I always think is the like Megazord's head right there, just there. And then you've got the Zeo blaster or Zeo pistol, which I think is one of the nicer looking weapons, and they've paid a lot of attention to kind of paint it correctly as well. So gold, black and red. I think that looks spot on, to be fair. And there we go. There is Zeo Pink, as well as another Mighty Morphing Pink. They definitely do like using those Pink Rangers, don't they? Anyway, this figure set is a great one. I do kind of really wish that Zeo Pink came on her own, like she was a single figure, just so that we could easily go with the others. I feel like putting it into a double pack is just kind of a lazy way of saying, hey, we need to shift more Pink Rangers. But in general, I do generally think that this is a really nice figure set. I am more on the side of Zeo Pink because now I'm one step closer to finishing my team. All we need is Tanya. If I was to criticize this, then I don't think that there would be much to it. I feel like if you had a single release, you could have had the cat come with her, as well as like one of the heads, and that's particularly it. But apart from that, I think it's a really nice set. This is something that I would wholeheartedly recommend if you're completing the Zeo team at least. If you're not really bothered about a re-release of Kimberly and you didn't get it on the first run, I think this is more than perfect. The only difference is obviously the head that you'd get, but I'm sure that you could easily pick that up or wait for the re-release that is coming. But apart from this, I think this is a really, really nice figure. I feel like this is something that you'd have to get for if you wanted to complete the team, and as well as if you wanted your favorite Ranger. Zeo is my all-time favorite series, so I'm now very happy that I'm very close to finishing this. But I'm going to leave it there. What are your thoughts? Do you like this figure set? Do you not? Let me know down below. below in the comments. And if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell. Check out the merch that we have in store. It helps the channel. And with that, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.
チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとう。チャンネル登録、高評価お願い。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができるよ。